Hello everyone! Welcome to today's reading on what do you want versus what do you need. So you must have heard this saying, you know what you want but not what you need, and that basically comes from what you want is something that your physical mind wants you to achieve, but what you need really at that moment is what your higher self, your soul, your heart um, wants you to have and pursue. So, or some other thing. Like, I'm keeping this very open-ended, and the only thing that I'm putting out is that what you want versus what you need, and that can be in any sector of your life. So we have here 4 piles to choose from. For pile number 1, we have this beautiful sky blue strip. For pile 2, we have this beautiful green. I love this shade of green. For pile 3, we have lavender mauve shade. And for pile 4, we have a dark purple. So use your intuition to pick one or more than one of the 4 piles. Feel free to pause the video if you want to take more time deciding. And once you're done, you can skip ahead to the timestamp provided in the description box below. So I'll see you guys there. Welcome, pile number 1. Those of you who chose this light blue shade, let's take a look at what you want and what you need. So we'll take one card for what you want. What does your mind want, or what you think you want to achieve or have or do? So what do you want? What does pile 1 want? Okay, we have the money. Okay, so yeah, nothing to be ashamed of. Everybody wants that, but what do you need? What do you need, pile 1? What do you need? Okay. Oh, there is some sort of communication. What I feel is this is in regards to your communication, in the sense that what you think, what you speak, what you project into your external. And we'll get the relation. So let me get some clarifiers for pile 1. So why is this money card here? Higher self, what does this mean? What does pile 1 want? Okay, pile 1. So the cards that we have for you is money and communication, and what you want at what you think you want is basically this idea that if you can have more physical wealth and money and whatever it is, like in the 3D world, that makes you feel wealthy and secure, and you feel that if you can have a sufficient bank balance or something like that, that will give you and bring you a lot of peace and happiness. And there is this feeling of trying to accumulate and a little bit of hoarding, like, squirrels. They do, like, for the winter, for hibernation, they hoard nuts. So that sort of feeling is coming on here. And with the retained rider, you want to be in control of this situation, the financial situation. And because that directly affects your sense of peace and happiness. So this is what you want. And what you need here, universe is saying wake advisor and scan accurate. This is saying that what you truly need at this time is a connection with yourself. You know how we say, I have a relationship with this person, I have a relationship with this person. What we most often miss is the relationship with ourselves. How we talk to ourselves, how is our inner dialogue? Who are we channeling? Are we channeling our higher self? Are we channeling our fearful self? There are all sorts of vibrations and frequencies one can channel. And when one has lost this communication with their higher self, this it feels there's a feeling of abandonment. There's a feeling of like you have to fend for yourself, sort of. You feel like you feel like a orphaned child in this universe where you're the one protecting, fighting for yourself, sort of feeling. But the truth is, that is because we have lost the connection with our higher self, with the source. The source is what has created us, and you can connect to that higher self through meditation, through intention, through prayer. And you can receive messages and physical answers by setting intentions. Ask your higher self to show you some validation, ask your higher self to show you a sign, and you can be specific that if I see this sign, then like show me this sign. Or you can ask whatever you want. But the very fact that we forget to ask is why we lose our connection with source. And the other thing that is coming through is misunderstanding in communication. There's a need to understand and realize self-truth. Now, you may have accumulated a lot of beliefs and conditioned to believe certain things, that if you have enough money, and if you're married, and if you have this job, and blah blah blah, then that is going to make you feel happy. But the truth is very different, and the universe is asking you to search that truth for yourself, to not follow the herd, to embrace your individuality, your individual thoughts and beliefs, and stand up for what you believe in. Reevaluate every single belief that makes you, because that belief is what creates your physical reality. When you change your beliefs, your physical reality also changes. That's how the universe works. And because of the beliefs that we hold in what we are conditioned to believe, and because most of us spend our lifetimes without really evaluating our belief system, our external reality never really changes significantly. But that is something that you have the power to do. You have the power to change your external reality or situation, and all the abundance will come to you. You will not feel like you have to fight for it. It's going to flow naturally without you having to strive for it, once you build this connection with yourself and with your higher self, with your source. And that's the reading for you, pile one. What you think, what you want is money, but the soul is saying, once you connect with me, this is going to come automatically. You will not have to fight for it. So that is your message, pile one. I hope you found it helpful, and I'll see you guys later. Hello, pile 2. Those of you who chose this beautiful green shade, let's take a look at what you want first. So what does pile 2 want at this time? What does pile 2 want? What does pile 2 want at this time? Okay. What do you need, pile 2? What do you need? What does pile 2 need? Okay. Sorry, the cards are taking a bit long. What does pile 2 need? Higher self, what does pile 2 need? Okay. Okay, so what I feel is there has been some situation, some sort of like shook your stability in some way, some sort of accident, either in work or relationship or in some area of your life, and you are trying to fight against it, you're trying to resist the flow, and but this is saying that this is what you needed, even though you want to have whatever that is that went wrong, or whatever happened recently with you. Instead of fighting it, just go with it. And let me get more clarifiers. Why is this card here? So what is it that pile 2 wants? What does pile 2 want? Okay, pile 2. So to save time, I went on and wrote the keywords for you guys, and what came out was that there was something that you were working on with another person, and just like how two people come together to create a child, there's this keyword triangle hobby. So you were involved with somebody else, and you in creating something. Now this can be also like a business, like you were collaborating with another person and creating a project. Like it can be applied in that way as well. But you were doing some creative work with this another person, which can be, the creative work can be child, project, anything. So what you wanted was this. You wanted to work with this person and create. But the truth of that was, the keywords for that I got were worm rice. Like the rice had worms in it, because this collaboration was not harmonious and balanced. And this was perhaps something that happened to you because you were not seeing the full truth about this other person, about this collaboration, about the intentions for creating what you wanted to create. Like there was negative energy in this creation. It was not creation out of innocence and love. It was a fear-based creation. And with what you needed was to see the truth with the keywords here, demand eyebrow. So you had to see how demanding this other person was being on you, how unfair this connection was, how imbalanced this connection was, and that you did not deserve to be doing more or giving more or tolerating more, or putting up with something that is like eating. You don't need to eat the rice with worms, is what the universe is saying. You deserve to have healthy, clean rice. And with the shareholder Frank, it is saying you needed to see the truth of who you were collaborating with, so that in the future you did not repeat the similar pattern. And so if there is still any remnants of you trying to resist this letting go of this collaboration, whether this is another relationship, as I already mentioned. Universe is saying it was there to teach you and show you the full truth about the situation, and what you were creating was not good for your own soul journey. And so this person came into your life to teach you that, but they were meant to just teach you and go. They were not meant to stay. So if you're fighting or resisting anything, the universe is saying just let go and flow with it. So that's your reading, pile number 2. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later. Welcome, pile number 3. Those of you who chose this beautiful lavender shade, let's take a look at what you want. Wow. Let's see, what does pile 3 want? Is this for pile 3? Okay, so we have, what do you want? Now we all see the context of this card. Obviously, nobody wants a bad investment. Let's see, what does pile 3 need? What does pile 3 need? Wow, pile 3. Okay. So I definitely need more clarifiers. So let me guess. Okay, let's get some clarifiers. Okay, pile number 3. So the reading for you is hinting at there is something that you really want, really want. And as you can see, this hermit crab is depicted in this photo, and hermit crabs are crabs that have to look for shells in order to protect them from harm. So as you can see in this, the poor crab has found a little skull, and it has turned out to be a bad investment. But because the crab was in a rush to find something and didn't really take his time to look for the long-term stability, he ended up getting this skull, and it ends up hurting the crab. So what this is saying is, with the pledge interface and enemy fragrant, what this is saying is that whatever it is that you're seeking right now, this can be a job you're quickly wanting to find, or you're quickly wanting to find a college to apply to, or you're quickly wanting to find a person to have a relationship with, or you're quickly finding searching for something, moving to a new place perhaps. It can be anything. It can be applied to whatever your current situation is. So apply it how it resonates with you personally. But whatever it is that you are working on right now and trying to search for something quickly, what that is doing is you are willing to pledge your allegiance to even something that is going to harm you in the long term. And what you need at this time is to not be charmed by the appearance of something. You want to make sure that it is going to be sustainable long term, and it's going to be able to support all of your needs. And for that, you cannot rush into pledging your allegiance with somebody, whether it is a person, your relationship, your boyfriend. You don't want to rush into something just by the appearance of it, because there is a lot more that goes behind appearance. And what the universe wants you to know is this is the universe wants you to have long-term stability, and by you not settling for less, as this card says. So that is what you want versus what you need for you, pile 3, and that's all I'm getting. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later. Welcome, pile number 4. Those of you who chose this beautiful purple shade, let's take a look at what you guys want. What does pile 4 want? What does pile 4 want? Okay, pile 4. You want a new job or a raise. Okay, and what does pile 4 need? What does pile 4 need? What does pile 4 need? Okay, so let's get some clarifiers. Okay, pile 4, so I went ahead and got some keywords for you guys. So what this tells me is what you guys want is a new job or raise, or something new in your life that you're really wanting. And with the words rub Potter, it tells me like you want to just rub your magic lamp and make everything appear, sort of. And with the band swell, you don't want to feel like any lack of any physical wealth or abundance, but what you need is the universe is saying that we hear you, that you want this, but at this time you are worrying about this so much that it's going to manifest physically, because wherever we put our energy and attention to gets manifested in our reality. So the universe is saying this is going to come to you, and you have deserved this and earned this, and this will come to you naturally. But you worrying about how, when, if, and all of that is going to negatively affect you. And so the universe doesn't want you to worry. It says worry junior. So universe is saying don't worry junior. You're like, universe thinks of you as a partner, and the universe is saying feed healthy thoughts into your reality with a dairy cigarette. So feed yourself dairy, not cigarette, sort of. And what is meant for you will come, but reducing the worry is going to make sure that when it comes, you're able to enjoy it to the fullest, and you're not manifesting anything negative for the future. So that's your reading, pile 4. I hope you guys enjoyed it.